Welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. This is for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, beautiful air sign, Mercury. This is for Gemini sun, moon and rising, or wherever you have Gemini placement and you feel very guided towards the Gemini readings, or you feel guided towards this reading. Stay tuned. All right, there is beautiful messages, guidance. All right, so all about the spiritual journey. What are you creating at this time? All right. We're going to see what you're tapped into, what you are being influenced by, and if there's any change needed. All right, so Gemini, this is timeless. So trust that the moon has guided you here. All right, and the moon is all about intuition, all about phases, all about movement. The moon is very intriguing, mysterious, illuminating. It's also very healing. Trust how you're feeling at this time. Take note of intuitive messages. All right, and I really feel like this is like looking through a looking glass. It's almost like really looking outside of almost like a submarine, like one of those glass windows, and seeing this presence of light that's illuminating, but you can't quite see what is creating that light. So your intuition is being activated. It's kind of like, it's almost flaring up. You're being nudged, move in a new direction. So the influence of your intuition, these messages, what you're being communicated with right now, what is speaking to you on a deeper level. This is guidance. This is like activations, right? The moon is all about emotions. It also is all about new beginnings, and also the completion of a situation. All right, because we do have each cycle of the moon, each represents a house. All right, so take note of how you're feeling. Take note of what sign or what sign the moon is in. I feel like that's going to guide you. If the moon is in Taurus, that'll be the second house, which is all about love, holding on and releasing, notes, and moving in a new direction. I feel like you're really receiving, almost hearing notes like music notes, like your frequency. I feel like you are moving, your movement, just like the moon. New phases. I feel like you're beginning a new phase. The traveler. The traveler is not home to one place. Traveler is, home is where you are. Each direction, it's like you seek exploration. You seek, I feel like you want to know things. You want to see the world. You want to understand. And I feel the moon is very active right now. Your direction is moving on a higher purpose. You have a higher purpose to travel, to guide others. Like it's almost like, just like the moon causes emotions. It can cause reactions with the earth, with people, with the ocean. I feel like as you travel, I feel like you heal, you guide, and it's almost like this freedom that you feel, not being tied down to one place. And as you move, you leave these stories, these communications, this knowledge. As you pick up from one place to another, it's like this is how you connect with your higher self. Always wanting to fuel your passion to learn and to teach others. I feel like it's a very sacred bond with the earth. Natural, you may be into natural healing. You may also be traveling, looking into natural healing. I feel like you meet so many different people along the way. And look at this, the Empress energy, Earth Mother. Feel love and comforted. I feel like this is part of your journey, is to branch out and spread this love, spread your journeys, like to communicate with others and tell your story. It's inspiring, it's growth, action, movement. And as you share your story, you also are able to learn about others. And I feel like this is your growth. You have the moon, and this is all about the cycles of love, balance, and harmony, growth, allowing things to flow naturally, knowing that there is no end, it's always transforming. This is a very loving energy, and love so much that is able to let go and create yourself. It's almost like remastering yourself. Whereas one cycle ends, just like when you travel and it's time to move on to the next place. It's that cycle, having to let go and leave something behind, even though you're enriched with information and creativity, and enriched with the community energy that you meet, movement. It's still an understanding, having to leave people and places behind that you do fall in love with, but not to stay too long. I feel like it can drain your power, it can drain your that want to learn more. I feel like you have more to learn, you have more to more people to meet, more connections, a higher understanding, growth. I feel like you just continuously want to grow, understand, and just like the moon, and staying too long in the dark. You can almost forget just forget about the journey and the next chapter. Movements required to grow. I feel like this inspires. So set your sights higher. Know that as long as your sights higher, move your sights in a new direction. Feel like something you need to look into with your ancestry, look into the stars. You may have freckles or birthmark that connects you to a star system. I feel like your vision is requiring taking a higher look. I feel like this direction, like growth happens sometimes in those hardest places. So I feel like if you are this person that loves to learn and grow and explore, you may be wanting to connect to all the places that you have traveled to. There's something that is very sacred, something that is needing to be uncovered, and I feel like it's connected with your ancestry. You may not even realize it, but subconsciously you may be drawn toward places where you have been before. I feel like these directions that you're traveling to, these new directions, I feel like these are actually past life information encoded. And you feel very connected to these places. Sensing that the pyramids, may get visions if you go close to ancient places, ancient artifacts. They have visions. Living by the water or on an island. Yeah, trust your intuition. Something coming in that holds a great truth, about why there is a deeper meaning. You're going to discover something. So keep connecting to your roots. Keep connecting to your emotions, your higher self. See how you feel. Take notes and journal. When you receive messages, and you get these intuitive feelings to go drawn somewhere, there's something drawing your attention to remember something. Remember something. That your higher self is trying to show you. And it's encoded it's encoded in your life events. The things that I feel like were uncomfortable times that you never really understood what they meant, but you do remember. There's something about a deep root. It's almost like this energy flows through you. You're healing the past by recovering lost information, finishing an important task. And I feel like the moon is illuminating. Showing the light in the dark, bringing in truth. Messages of truth. All right. So what are you visioning? What are you feeling drawn towards? It's not just a coincidence. Take notes of what you are connecting with, a higher level. Numbers, sequences of numbers, maybe drawn to. The universe is dropping hints along the way before you can see what's actually coming in through this looking glass. If you look too hard, you can't see it. It's like almost when you stop looking, you find it. Maybe need to look it's like looking at something from a different perspective. Zooming out, looking at the bigger picture. Yeah, okay, if you've been having these sleepless nights stuck in your head, sabotage, this is all fear, anxiety. Okay, so this is just a deeper, there's a deeper meaning behind this. So this is when you feel like you're overwhelmed, regret. You could just be focusing on the past. So this is something that is, it's your own thought. your own thoughts that are burdening you, needing to release that. And I feel like this is where the traveler tends to like to not stay in one place. It's a coping mechanism. So not focusing on the past tends to always be running towards the next move, and not finishing, leaving things in a whirlwind can really catch up to us when there's a need to close things off, to break out of your mind and clear something out, let go of the past, because you do have new love, romance, happiness coming in, new beginning. And on the bottom, look at that, the Hierophant. This could be marriage, values, and new beginnings. All right, till next time, bye.